All right, y'all, in a recent episode of Kevin Hart's Hart To Heart, Will Smith shared his regrets about pushing his kids into the spotlight at a young age. Smith said, "Nobody in my family was happy. Nobody wanted to be in a platoon. Willow was the first one to begin the mutiny, and it was my first realization that success and money don't mean happiness." What are your thoughts, Al?
Honestly, I could have done without this information. I'm exhausted by this family. I have, honestly, Smith family fatigue. Give me a new movie. Give me some new music from the daughter. Give me a new food truck. Give me something else. This type of stuff, I feel like you should be having a conversation with your family therapist, not always just dumping this on the public. Because what's happening right now is I'm just starting to dissect everything about this family that I grew up for years, decades, learning and loving. And I just feel like he's taking it all away from me at a moment that doesn't deserve it. I don't know. Just stop talking. Like, let me get over all of y'all's trauma, because it's created trauma in me into thinking that you were something that you weren't the whole time. So I kind of feel tricked. I kind of feel like you lied to me. So for me, stop talking. Just stop talking about it.
Okay. Q, do you agree?
You know, Al, I was prepared to give one statement and I'll give that one. But as you were speaking, I thought about this. Do you think that they may be trying to take a small page out of the Kardashian handbook and just every go around throwing out something, to stay relevant or to further build them up? That's the thought that just came to my mind. I'll let you answer that. But what I was going to say, and what I originally prepared to say was, and I say it all the time, suck it up. In this life, we all have a price to pay and a cross to bear. You're going to pay on the front end or the back end, but you're going to pay. And all of this, yeah, they weren't happy, but if it wasn't for that, they wouldn't be what they are now. And I'm pretty sure they love the notoriety, the access, the fame, and the revenue that their little young faces generate. So I really don't want to hear about this rich people unhappiness, because in the grand scheme of what is truly unhappy, your kids were not unhappy, child. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, I think it's the reverse engineering here for me. It's like you didn't put this out until now, and now I feel like you're putting it out because you want some type of sympathy because of this debacle since you won the Oscar and you're doing that slap. So I'm just not sure. The thing about the Kardashians, they shared their dysfunction from top to bottom, from beginning to end, and they continue to just constantly share. You got to remember, for 30 years, we've been told that this was the perfect Black family and that they did no wrong, only to uncover that their house is messier than the rest of our house. Like they got some shit with them. And, for you to damn take back all of this that you sold us and then try to say, hey, but we're just like any other family. We have issues, we have problems, and these are the mistakes I made. It just doesn't feel genuine. It feels like you're looking for some type of pity that not necessarily was what you were selling before.
I don't think that just because you're rich and successful that negates, that just cancels out, like, you can't be unhappy, you can't be sad. Because the perfect example would be like a Robin Williams. You know what I mean? There's a whole bunch of depressed rich people. But it's just, I'm sick of it too. Like, I'm sick of it too. Like, I used to really like them. And I just think the kids are weird. Jada's weird. She used to not be weird when she's on Set It Off. People gonna think I'm hating on her. All right. Yeah, I am. Because they're annoying now. I think that they're all annoying right now. And Will was America's sweetheart.
Right.
I get when someone's asking you a question about something and maybe the topic is mental health. And you're like, all right, since we're talking about it, let me share my experience, the interview. But like, I just feel like it's a slow drip. It's like water torture, like the drip, just drip, drip. All right, August Alsina. Okay, mental health. Oh, my kids do mushrooms. Oh, my kids are depressed. Oh, this. Oh, I slapped somebody. Oh, I'm sad. Oh, my wife doesn't love me. Oh, my God. It's just like, I need to go away from them. Huh?
Out a book?
He did. Like,
why did he get all this out in the book?
Right. It's too much. Listen, are y'all going to do a reality show and get ratchet with us? Are y'all going to give us Bobby and Whitney realness or not? Because if not, I don't want to hear about it anymore either. I miss the days of movie stars, like that level of movie stars. I'm talking about Will, not Jada, being more mysterious and more like, I'm more curious about them because it's like, wow, they don't really leak anything out. it's just, I'm sick of everybody oversharing everything. I don't even know every mood that you're in. I don't even know every thought that comes into your head. Unless I really want it, then I'll go buy your book. But
Do you think maybe do you think he lived so many years of trying to be perfect so that he could be this superstar that now he wants people to know that they weren't so perfect because that could explain why he did the slap? I'm just trying to figure it out because this information, we can't do anything with it. What can we do with this information?
The only thing we can do with this information is go on to the next thing, child.
And that's exactly what I
What we
want to
gonna
do.
do?